Hey guys, welcome back to Money is Blind podcast. Today I'll be sharing one of the most embarrassing situations that I had to face as a legally blind person. So this happened when I was working in Kannur district as a medical officer of a primary health center. So as a medical officer in charge of a small primary health center, we have monthly review conferences which takes place in the district, and all the medical officers from all the institutions needs to attend this conference. It happens once in a month, and it will be chaired by the district medical officer. There will be many other officers from the district medical office, including each program officers, training officers. There will be many officers. This is like a once in a month get together, but it is completely official. There will be lots of, it is stand up meeting type of conference which happens once in a month, and they review everything from public health to tuberculosis, communicable diseases, non-communicable diseases. Everything is reviewed. So I was attending this conference as a, I was attending this conference as a medical officer, and I had to go up to the dais and sign in a register where my name was displayed, where my name was written. I had to write my name there and then put a signature next to it, and then I had to come back. And every officer was doing it, and they were going to the dais by turn, and each of the program officers were presenting their slides. They were reviewing simultaneously. Everything was going on. So in between that, simultaneously, medical officers from each of the primary health center, from each of the smaller institutions, had to go up to the dais and write down their name there and put a signature. So thing is, uh, I was thinking about doing it. I initially thought I won't do it because my vision problem at that time, I think it was 2014 or 15, it was not this profound, but I had problems. I had to use mobile phones and color inversions to identify what was written on the paper. So it was difficult, and I wanted nobody to know about my vision problem. So I thought about skipping it, but then everyone else who was sitting beside me, every other doctor were doing it, and they were asking me to do it, and I wanted to tell them that I had problems, I won't be able to do it, but I didn't. I hid it. I just acted like a normal person and a sighted person. And finally, when my turn arrived, I stood up, I walked to the dais. I stumbled when I walked to the dais. I apologized and then moved forward. I somehow reached the dais, found out the register, and then I tried to find the place where I had to put my name. So that was embarrassing because I was not able to read. So I took the paper in my hand. There were other officers who were scrutinizing what I was doing. They didn't understand what was happening. So for them, I was a medical officer who has come up to the dais to write down his name and put a signature. And I was standing there with this paper, holding it and trying to go through the pages, trying to read out all the names. And it was like almost 3 or 4 minutes, and I was still not able to write my name. And then one of the officers came up to me and said that I had to write down my name, and he pointed out a place in the paper with his thumb. Then I tried to write, and he said, "No, it's not there. What are you doing? Can't you see?" Then I at that time I wanted to tell him that I couldn't see properly, and at that moment I somehow said that I have some vision problem. And I think that's the first time that I was revealing my eye problem to someone other than my family member and my friends. And it felt very odd. It felt very unlike me. It was uncomfortable, but I did it. And so he said, okay. He pointed me again, tried to help me out. And this time another lady doctor, I think she was the reproductive and child health officer, the RCH program officer. She also came up to me and tried to help me out. So everyone in the audience, the other doctors were wondering what was going on with the signing process. They thought I had found out some kind of mistake, or they thought I was questioning them. They were not able to understand my difficulty. The other officers were not able to understand why I was delaying this simple process so long. It was a simple thing, but I could have told them earlier. I could have asked for help. And if I had asked for help, just like what Sam told me in the interview that I conducted last week, if help is available, just ask for it. It'll be the easiest thing to do, and you will get your task completed easily, conveniently, and without embarrassing others. So that was a lesson, that was a turning point for me. I came back to my seat, and then every other doctor who was sitting in front of me, beside me, behind me, they started asking me questions, all sorts of questions. And at that time, I felt a bit more comfortable telling them that I had vision problem. I was not able to find out the right place where I had to put my signature. And that's the first embarrassing moment in front of 200 something doctors. I had to reveal that I had this problem with my eyesight, and I will never forget this situation, because when I look back now, whenever I meet a new person, the second line that I mention is that I have this vision problem. I can't see your face. I can understand how tall you are, but I won't be able to appreciate your facial features, and I won't be able to recognize you if you walk beside me. So always call me out by name. I will try to understand you, recognize you by your voice. I tell them this straight so that they don't have any other misconceptions about me when they talk to me, when they see me and I don't see them. So if you are in this stage, talk aloud, reveal everything, just don't hide it. And if help is available, if you think help is available, go for it. That'll be the best advice that I have. That's it. I'll talk to you guys next week. You guys take care. Bye bye.